Good morning and welcome to the channel. I'm Heath and it's a beautiful morning down here in Jomtien. It was really cold last night. It was the coldest I've ever known it. I think it was 24 last night. But today it's a little bit hazy, but it's still very hot at the moment. I wanted to thank everybody that commented on my last video, the one about how much do you need to live here in Jomtien. And I was really pleased with the comments. There was a lot of questions, and although I said you could survive here on 35,000 baht a month, some people commented and confirmed that they actually do, but most people commented and said that they survive on 45 to 50,000 baht a month, because I never included optional extras. Someone said I never included gym membership, golf club membership, the cost of running a vehicle here. No, I didn't, because they are optional extras. I'm going to talk about some of the essential things you need to live here in Thailand. Okay, something that you will need when you get here is an app on your phone called Bolt. Bolt is a taxi service very much like Uber and Grab, but it's a lot cheaper and there's a lot of cars available. What you'll find is a lot of regular taxis have actually signed up to provide this service because it's better to get a cheap fare than sit around waiting for a regular fare. So sometimes you get a regular taxi for a fraction of the price. Now, it's about 100 baht to get into Pattaya from Jomtien, which I find a bit insulting considering the trip can take 15-20 minutes when it's busy. So I always tip well because it really is peanuts to use the service. But don't forget, if you want to go into central Pattaya from Jomtien, you can just get the BART bus, because the BART bus route takes you along second road into Pattaya, past Walking Street, past Central Festival. So don't forget, you can always use the BART bus, but coming back you have to get the BART bus from the school in Pattaya, because that's where the pickup point is, and that will bring you down into Jomtien. Okay, I'm out and about with Lamporn this evening, so say hi. Okay, one thing you are going to need when you're here, and that is a Thai bank account. It's really important. You don't want to be in a situation where you're drawing money out of a Thai ATM on your international debit card. They will charge you 240 baht every time you go to the ATM machine here. But the problem is they won't let you open a bank account unless you have a long-term visa. So you have to say to them, well, I need a bank account so I can apply for my long-term visa. So then they'll probably give you a bank account, but it's quite hard unless you've already got one of those long-term visas. Now, the best thing to do is just to go into an agency and ask them to set up a bank account for you, and while you're at it, can you just sort out your visa and then give you visa options. Now, I spoke to my agent this morning to double check something, and she says you can now convert a 45-day visa waiver to a retirement visa. You never used to be able to do it before because it only used to be 30 days and that wasn't enough time, so they had to convert it into a 2-month tourist visa and then convert that one to a retirement visa. Now, if you wanted to get a bank account yourself, you would have to go into the bank, but first of all, you'd have to go to immigration to get a residence certificate. Now, you need a residence and be renting a condo to get a residence certificate. And then you go into the bank with your passport and they will set you one up. With Bangkok Bank, they insist that you take this insurance out for 8,000 baht, which you might not need or might not want. But I did it. And when I had a motorbike accident and broke my collarbone, it covered the costs of all the hospital treatment and also the 12 x-rays that I had over a 10-week period. So it is worth getting that accident insurance if you don't have more comprehensive cover already. So Thai bank account, that's definitely something on your list. You know, a lot of people say that Pattaya and Jomtien are not like they used to be and things have changed since COVID. And in my opinion, things have changed for the better because the lockdown gave time and opportunities for people to refurbish and to restructure their businesses. And it's a lot better now than it's ever been. And I know a lot of people are worried about taking that big step and moving here. But as long as you don't burn all your bridges back at home, there's no reason why, if it doesn't work out, you just go home again. But nothing to lose and a life experience to gain. Okay, something you will be needing when you're here, and that's a SIM card for your phone. Now they're easy to get. There's phone shops everywhere in Pattaya. But if you go to Central Festival, you can, I'm not sure what floor it's on, but one of the floors has all the phone shops. There's Detect, AIS, True. There's quite a few to choose from, and they all offer a similar service. Now just go into one of the shops and say you want a tourist SIM, and that will give you a pay-as-you-go SIM card, but it will give you a phone number. Once you have that, you can download their app and you can top up as and when required. I pay 490 baht every 90 days. I don't make many phone calls, but it does give me 2 gigabytes a month of bandwidth. And to be honest, unless you're watching Netflix on the beach every night, you're not going to use much bandwidth. While you're there, you can ask for your Wi-Fi options, because what you'll find is most shared Wi-Fis in these condos, they're very unreliable. It's better to have your own. I pay 740 baht a month for mine, and it's very fast. It's full fiber optics, and I have no problems with it at all. So I hope this video has been informative. Next week, I'll be renewing my visa, so I'll have a good talk to my agent for the latest up-to-date information about visas. Now, I'm just going to send the drone up because it's a beautiful evening, and I'll finish off this video. Wherever you are in the world, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.